This is the Solid Signal podcast for the week of September 13th, 2021. And the subject this week is NFL Sunday Ticket. I don't know if you got in on the free preview of NFL Sunday Ticket over the weekend, but it was the first week of NFL action. Very exciting for a lot of folks. And, you know, the NFL is back just kind of the way it was in 2019, which is great news for everybody who wants to go out and see those games live in person. And it's also still a great option to watch at home because with NFL Sunday Ticket, you get every game every Sunday. And that's a great deal. It's also a great way to feel safe if you're one of those people who's still kind of concerned about that sort of thing. And if you're a little bit more comfortable inviting people into your home, it's a great way to begin to socialize. So in past years, looking at the last decade or so, one of the things you often see on the Monday after the first day of NFL Sunday Ticket is a lot of complaints about how the Sunday Ticket app didn't work or it froze or the streaming experience wasn't that good. And one thing that I really noticed this year is the total lack of complaints about that. And it seems to me that the Sunday Ticket app was absolutely solid yesterday. I'm recording this on a Monday, by the way. And if there were problems, they were really not very widespread at all. Although I will say that I had a number of people just kind of comment to me that the internet overall seemed kind of slow over the weekend, especially on Sunday. And I have to attribute that to more and more people actually streaming Sunday Ticket and that it worked. And since there really wasn't a server problem, that the internet itself was just kind of bogged down in neighborhoods where they're just kind of dangerously oversubscribed. Because remember, a lot of cable companies are going to come in and they're going to say, oh, you can get, 500 gigabyte service or whatever to the home. And then they put a pipe into the neighborhood that's narrow enough that really only one person can do that at a time. And when everybody is trying to stream at the same time, things tend to slow down a bit. And to some degree, this is less of a problem than it was in years past because there has been enough investment in infrastructure to make sure that most people can stream what they want when they want, but it could be just kind of creeping back up. There's a lot of discussion on certain websites about whether or not DirecTV will continue to have the exclusive on NFL Sunday Ticket when they are done with the 22 season and the contract comes up. Look, folks, I'm not in the room where they're doing that negotiations. And I think anybody who is in the room is not going to tell you what's really going on. So anything that we can talk about is just speculation. I will say that it probably is a priority for the folks at DirecTV who are trying to revitalize their service right now. And I'm not going to say they would pay just about anything to be exclusive, but I think that there is a possibility that they will remain exclusive, that they will be not only the only provider of NFL Sunday Ticket, but I think what will be really cool will be the idea that perhaps they will be able to offer Sunday Ticket to streaming subscribers without a DirecTV subscription if that's what people want. I never really bought into the idea that DirecTV didn't want to do that. After all, it's profit. And yes, you do want to use it as a teaser to lock people into a satellite TV subscription. But that kind of argument really doesn't fly as much in 21 or 22 or 23 when people have already made up their mind that they either want to go with the traditional pay TV service or don't want to go with the traditional pay TV service. I think that there's a lot to discuss here in terms of the real kind of changes, the kind of thoughts that are going to take place with this stuff. And I know there are a lot of sites, 2 or 3 of them in specific, that love to just bag on DirecTV and have made practically careers of bagging on DirecTV. But this is why I'm so incredibly excited about the time to come, because there's a real feeling in DirecTV headquarters that things are changing and that everything is possible now. And I think that everything is possible. I think that all of the previous thinking like, oh, you can't do that with streaming because it would sacrifice satellite, all of that's going away. And there's a lot more focus on what people really want. And providing that level of entertainment no matter how you provide it, whether it's coming down from a satellite or coming through a wire or wireless or whatever. And that's what makes this kind of fun and exciting and a great time. So, folks, that's about it for the podcast this week. Keep watching, keep listening. I really appreciate it. And we'll be back next week with a whole bunch more stuff and I'm hoping that I will be able to give you a live interview. I'm still kind of working on that, but listen in to see if I was able to be successful. And that's all I can really say about it for now. So have a great week, and I will talk to you again soon.